Good morning, Grand Forks Central. Girls track and field. This short video is just to talk you through week 7. We are in week 7 of our season, and the spreadsheet looks similar to last week, but there are some changes, so I want to talk you through and show you those new changes to the spreadsheet. I included the date here, so we have the date of the week to make sure you're on the correct week. This link here is our athlete handbook, and I referenced that in the Zoom meeting last week. So if we click on that right now, let me just show you what this is all about. We made this document last year. We had a stormy practice day. I think it was like a snowstorm or rain or something. So instead of doing anything outside, we started to make this. And this is an athlete handbook by athletes for athletes. And so I'm not going to explain everything here, but instructions, topic suggestions, and let me just go to a topic suggestion here. Like here, how I act when I have a good race. Okay, so just some cues for teammates and coaches to understand how you act when you have a good day or when you have a bad day. Things to pack for practice, what to pack for a meet, favorite snacks, all kinds of things. So whether you're a seasoned track athlete or a new kid, a lot of you can supplement or supply, I guess, something to this. See, Jasmine's on there already. Good. Okay, you can all add to this in some way. A lot of really white screens, and I thought these were colored last year. Maybe something happened or it updated, but hey, go ahead and make this look good. Okay, it's for you guys. So all right, we'll go back to the grid here. Look at our wellness challenges for the week. So these are all things that I want you to try to attempt to do this week. Now, they don't have to be done on that day. You can do these in any order. You know, like Thursday says, play a board game with your family. Maybe you do that tonight. Okay. Add something to our athlete handbook. Take a look at the stars on a still night. That totally depends on cloud cover. I did a lot of this weekend. Go outside and listen to the birds. Migration is underway. I watched some chickadees yesterday, some robins. I saw swans migrating by, geese. A lot of bird activity going on. There's another good one here. Sunday, listen to your favorite music. Do nothing else. No texting, no watching TV, no anything. Just listen. If it's one song or 1 hour. Okay, learning goals for the week. Obviously, you have a full week of classes, and so that comes first. Make sure you take care of your schoolwork. Friday, we'll have another team Zoom meeting. We'll do that at 10:30 again, just to stay consistent with the time. We had about, I think, 16 of you participate in that last week. Great, thanks. You know, that's great. Let's see if we can get those numbers up. It's fun to see everybody and talk, and it'll only get better as we do more of them. People get more comfortable communicating in that way. Warm up. Giving you a choice here. We have 5 minutes of running or choice warm-up drills. So Jared and his crew over at Choice gave us a great resource here. So I use the Choice colors, the dark blue and the dark red. They're warm-up drills and strength drills. And these are all things you can do at home, but are linked up here. Let me just click on warm-up and show you what will happen. If I go to that, it should take you to their site. And you have to, oops, you have to scroll down here. There's warm-up cards. Let's take a look at that. There's a card. Not sure if you don't have a printer. You can do that on your phone. You guys are way smarter than me at that stuff. But it also has videos and explains how you do all these drills. So if it's something that maybe you just don't recognize the name or you've never done before, you can go on there and check it out. And these are all things you can do. So the warm-ups, you could do that. Or you could do a little of each, As far as strength goes, kind of depends on how many days of the week you want to do that. There are 3 workout per week, 4 per week, 5 per week. So, that's totally in your hands. You can decide how many times a week, but I would say you should at least do strength training 3 days a week. Okay, at the minimum. I think this is the stuff you guys can benefit from the most, being at home and not in a school or a fitness center environment. Doing these things a couple times a week, super beneficial to your well-being and your fitness. Okay. Sunday night after supper, I opened up my computer and said, well, I better put together a track calendar for the girls, and I was pleasantly happy. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but I was super pumped up when I opened up this, and all of these things had been updated. So big shout out to my assistants, Coach McCreary, Coach Berg, Coach Russo, and Coach Zunker for coming in and updating and giving you some new things to work on. So we'll talk through sprinter ones first. So blue, Coach Berg put in some great explanations of how to do these things. Okay, so you just hover your cursor over it and it will tell you. Okay. Coach Zunker did his a little bit different, but it still works. So lower leg drills, elastic drills, and stair workout. If you scroll down into the jumper resources, you can see very thorough explanations on how to do each of these drills. Okay. So take a look and read. If you have questions, let us know. And then Coach McCreary added some things in for hurdles, being creative, and in the event that you don't have your own set of hurdles, which I would guess most normal people would fall into that category. Okay, you can get creative and make up some things on your own. Okay, Coach Berg added a few quotes in there. Great quotes, I like that. Especially that first one. Let's look at what we have left instead of what we lost. Good way to think of it. Another added thing here, power drills. Look at what I put for Tuesday, and you could do this really, if you do it today, it's probably better. Shovel a bunch of the snow in your yard into a pile. And if any of you shoveled any of that snow we had in this last little system, it's some heavy snow. It's full of moisture. It's full of water. If you haven't gone out into it lately, or at all, in this last snowstorm, go out, walk around, and just feel that snow. It is a really interesting consistency. It reminds me of, I think it's called moon sand, if you ever had moon sand growing up. But that snow was just white and bright, and it was fun. Okay, fun to get out and play around in the yard. So shovel it into a yard, and then a day or two later, remember that pile that you made? Move the pile. Okay, so do a little bit of old time strength work. All right. Pole vaulters, throwers, and distance runners. there's the links to your information. So go visit that, see what your other coaches have suggested to you. And remember, all of these things, you guys, do not really need to be followed to the exact day. Okay. I think a lot of these things can be great stress relievers for an athlete dealing with the challenges that we are dealing with this year. If one day, today, you get done with your schooling and you're like, I just need to blow off some steam. Okay. Maybe that's the day you do one of these harder workouts, a little bit longer runnings or something. Or maybe you want to do a bunch of stairs or plyos. Okay. Something to get the blood pumping and get your mind off school and life. And I know family sometimes can get on your nerves if you're around them for many days in a row. So, feel free to make some adjustments. Friday at our Zoom meeting, be prepared to share what you've been doing. I think sharing is a big thing here. So if you can be prepared to just kind of talk about things, if you need to vent things or suggest things, that's kind of the whole idea of the Zoom meetings. So I'd like you guys to take some of the direction in that, and we can talk. So, all right, I'll be signing off here. So if you have any questions, please send a message and we'll get you taken care of. All right, have a good week. We'll see you Friday.